You special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie.
What's up, y'all? Thank you for stepping into Diana's room. If this is your first time here, my name is Nike, but you can call me Diana. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to another video, okay? So in this video, we're going to be creating this viral Valentine's makeup look. Actually, it went viral last year, but it's coming back again this year, so I decided to try it. And we're going to be doing that while I answer some questions about love, relationships, those kinds of things, basically. So if you're game about getting the tea of my makeup and these questions, please keep watching.
Ow! Jump scare.
So at first I thought of asking my Instagram followers to ask me questions, but I know they would not. So I got some really juicy questions from Pinterest, and I've not really gone through all of them. I just looked at like the first two. I'm like, okay, makes sense. I don't know how many questions it's going to be, but I'm going to do my best to answer as brief as possible because you guys know I like to talk. So let's just get the eyebrows out of the way. For reference sake, this is the look we're going to be creating. I've decided I'm going to do red eyebrows. So I'm using this old lip pencil I have that is red. It literally gives me like the most natural red shade, so I love it. Period. The first question says, when was the last time you were serious about someone? The last time I was serious about someone, literally a few months ago. Say not a few months ago, like literally December. So yeah, I wish I had a red wig for this, but I don't. So like it is. Sorry guys, I had to go and complete my eyebrows off camera because I was breathing hard trying to straighten everything up. So while I color correct, let's take the next question. So can you have sex without any feelings involved? For me, that's a hard no. Nope. Like I'm a very feelings girl. Like I'm in my feelings, like my mental, physical, everything goes hand in hand. The thing is, for me to even be physical with somebody, I have to trust you. So for trust to be established, I have to have like a degree, a high level of comfortability and friendship and feelings already built in our relationship for me to decide like, oh yeah, let's take that step. If you can't have sex with you if I don't feel comfortable with you, if I don't feel safe, I don't feel trusting, like it's not gonna happen, boy. I believe I'm quite intuitive and I follow my intuition like to the T. Like anything that doesn't feel right or feels iffy to me, like I will always like follow that instinct. So bro, if I remotely feel just a tiny degree of, doubts or lack of safety with you, like we're definitely not going anywhere. We'll either remain friends or I just like ghost you, basically. So yeah, no, hard no, immediately no. I love when my makeup just blends like butter, like yes. So I'm putting on foundation now and I'm going to answer the next question. It says, why are you single? That is a loaded question because I'm single because I know my worth, basically. Like I won't just settle for anything that doesn't make me happy or isn't making me better or adding any value to me. So yeah, I'll say that's why I'm currently single, because it's like the relationships I've had was almost like my value wasn't appreciated, or just wasn't really just adding any value to me, basically. And I felt like in some cases I felt like I wasn't adding any value as well. So like I'll walk away. Like I'm someone who believes in adding value everywhere I go. So if I feel like I'm not adding any value or any value is not being added to me, like it's bye. Also, there's just like where I want to be before I get into a relationship. There's just work I want to do on myself, things like that I feel like I just want to see. The thing is, as women, we're like, oh, I want this, I want that. I want to say I want these things and also have these things to offer. Do you know what I mean? Like also be confident in like who I am. Like, boy, this is what you're getting. Even though they're like I'm a very great girl to have, but I still want to be like confident in certain aspects of myself to be able to like be with someone. So yeah, I'll say I'm single because I know my value and I'm working on myself, basically. Like my good sis Monet said, you have to be an addition, not a subtraction, not a division. So like I'm working on myself, trying to get myself up. So yeah, when I'm at that point where I feel like, yeah, okay, I need an addition. Like I feel like this thing is just gonna be a plus, you know, not something I'm literally dying over or needing, just a little plus. Yeah. Then we'll take the plunge again. I don't like this next question. This question says, would you take any of your exes back? For one, I only have two, and one is married. So, I mean, no, I don't like this question. To answer honestly, I don't know what the future holds, but like I'm open to, I can say I'm open to that, like in the not nearest, but like in the future, basically. But like I said, one of them is married, so that door is closed for life, and even if the door was open, it's a no for me, dog. I wish I had a drink while I was doing this, because I can't be answering these kinds of questions sober. But anyway, so the next question is, can cheating be justified in a relationship, and can it be forgiven? No, absolutely not. Cheating should never be justified. Just like, why? Because I feel like cheating is very selfish, because it's a choice. You made that choice to be with someone else who was not your partner, knowing fully well that if your partner found out, it will hurt them. Like, you know that this is you potentially hurting your partner, and you go along with that. Like, no. Like, so that's why I say it can't be justified, because you made a choice. And that's why I feel some kind of way when people take like cheating spouses back, because they will only get smarter at it. Like, they'll do it better so they don't get caught. Literally, it's not like they're going to change. I hate having this conversation because I get too passionate about it, because I don't understand it. I just feel like the apology is bullshit, because you are literally just begging because you got caught. If you never got caught, you will never feel sorry. You do it again and again and again and be happy with yourself. So the apology is just BS to me. So yeah, I don't think it should be forgiven because they made that choice. I mean, it's a lot more complicated if you have like kids, or if you're married. Like, it's a lot more complicated, it's a lot to think about, but at the same time, it's still the person made a choice to hurt you intentionally. Like, they did that. They knew it was going to bother you. They knew it was going to hurt you if you ever found out, but they did that regardless, because they're only thinking about themselves in that situation. And that's why I think it's not a behavior that should be excused. For some people, it works out that after they take back their cheating spouse, they become better and their marriage becomes like 100%. But like, in my mind, I still feel like, have a conversation with your partner. Like, if there was something that led up to cheating, maybe you don't feel like your partner is speaking your love language, or you don't feel like you're getting what you need out of that relationship, have a conversation with your partner. Let them know that this is how I'm feeling about the relationship. This is how I'm feeling right now. And I feel like at the phase I'm in this relationship, temptation could really set in and I could fall, because I'm not getting so and so and such and such out of this relationship anymore. And take it from there. You don't have to do something behind their back, literally hurt their feelings and then start apologizing. Like, sometimes some of you don't even want to be in a relationship anymore, but I don't know what you're holding on to, but you rather cheat. Like, get out of the relationship if you know that's what you want to do. If you want to sleep with other people, if you want to see other people, get out of relationship. Like, you're a single person, you're a free agent, nobody will fault you for doing that. But my problem is people who want to stay in relationships, you want to hold on to somebody and continue dogging them outside. Like, Koda, it's not a fair thing to do. Like, pick your position. Like, where do you stand? That's literally how I feel about cheating. Like, I mean, I feel like it can be forgiven after you've left a relationship. Like, look back, reflect, because as children of God, like, you should be forgiven. So so you can forgive after you've walked out from the stupid ass situation, but that's the only kind of forgiveness I'm acknowledging, sure. So the next question is, how many people have you said I love you to without meaning it? When I was younger, like before I properly dated and like was in a proper relationship, this was literally what I would do. Like, I can't count how many people I have actually just said I love you too, so it doesn't look rude that I'm not saying it back. Like, when I was younger, I literally didn't have any feelings. Like, I did not. Every feeling I had, like when I was in uni all that time, like I can say it wasn't so real. Literally, I was notorious for that, because a lot of times, like, the guys I'm talking to would like actually have feelings for me, and I don't feel the same way. So I'm just like, I love you too. Like, I'll just say it back. I just feel pressured too, and it's not like they necessarily pressured me. It just feels like if I don't say it back, it just feels some kind of way. Like, I just feel awkward because I don't know what to say. Obviously now I'll recognize and be like, you know what, I'm not there yet. But then I'll just be like petrified, and the next night says, I love you too. Like, so stupid. This guy in uni, it was when I was doing like my diploma, pre-degree, whatever. I had a crush on him before we started talking. And the moment we started talking, like, my crush for him kind of just disappeared, because I was starting to see things. I'm like, No, immediately no. So when my crush was dwindling, Baba was falling deeper. And like I said, at that time, I was just so bad at communicating. So I just let it rock. And this guy would be like, be my girlfriend, be my girlfriend. And I had all the excuses in the world, like, oh, you don't live in Lagos, and blah, 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 blah. How is that going to work? But he was always feeling like, oh, we can make it work, we can make it work. So I'm like, you know what? Cool. Like I said, I didn't know how to stand my ground and be like, okay, no, I don't want this, like, and it shouldn't really be by force, so let's just let it go. But then I'm just like, okay, oh my God, like I just always feel trapped. This guy, it was literally if that guy ever thinks of me, he'll probably be cringing so bad, because my boy was down bad. Oh my God, I feel so bad. But yeah, that was back then. And then he'll be like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I didn't know what to do. I think the height for me was when that time we were using like BBM, like we had our Blackberries and whatnot. So on his BBM, he changed his entire profile name to his name, then hearts, like loves, my full name. He didn't even just use Nike, he didn't use Diana, he used Adenike Diana James, like my full government name. And I was like, yeah, this is getting too deep for something I don't actually want. So I just basically like called him into order, like, bruh, like, I love you. I love you, but it's not gonna work. Like I just used long distance as an excuse, and yeah, that was how I got out of that. But yeah, like I said, I've had like many instances like that where I'll just say I love you as just a response to them saying they love me. I necessarily didn't mean it. So I'm taking my paint palette and I'm going to pack on a lot of white under my eye, because I needed to kind of create that prominent pink base. So yeah, I'm just going to put it all the way. Normally I'll just leave it in this area, but I'm taking it all the way, a little bit in my lid. So the next question is, do you believe in second chances? Yes, I do. I mean, we sin against God 100 times a day, and God gives us second chances every single time. So who am I not to? But like, depends on the kind of second chance. If it's cheating, there's no second chance. Been there, done that. Next question is, what's the hardest thing about dating for you? Oh my God, this is such a loaded question. The hardest thing about dating for me has to be like doing it all from scratch. Like I just find that very stressful. Like imagine going through the process of liking someone again, telling them about yourself again, and that person learning you, and you still don't know how that is going to end. Like, oh my God, I think that is so hard for me. And I feel like also people not understanding me. Like as much as I think like I'm easy to understand, like I'm easygoing, like I'm not really a piece of work, I still have issues with people understanding me and understanding who I am and what I need. And I think that is so frustrating for me when it comes to dating. I think I've avoided talking about this particular point for a long time in my life. I don't know the kind of aura I give, but most people approach me with the mindset of, we just want to get physical with you. So for a while, that kind of made me question myself, like, what am I doing that is making like these people just feel this way about me? I know I'm kind of a sex pot and I give that vibe, but it just makes me feel bad sometimes, because it's like, bro, I feel like I'm always approached for like ulterior motives because of how I look, and I don't know what to do about it. And quite frankly, at this point, I don't care anymore. Like years ago, it would kind of bother me, like, oh my God, like I just know this person is reaching out to me for such and such. Now I don't even really care. Like if that's what you want, you won't get it. That's the bottom line of it. Like something that used to bother me, but I won't say it bothers me as much anymore. So I'm just setting my face with some white powder, because my setting powder finished and I didn't plan ahead. So yeah. So adding on to the hardest thing about dating for me, I'll say time, like that time spent that you can never get back. Like that is one thing that also like just like one of the toughest pills for me to swallow in relationships. So this is just regular talcum powder, by the way, because we have to make do. The next question is, are relationships ever worth it? In my humble opinion, I think they are. If you don't put yourself out there or open yourself up to love, receiving it and giving it, you will not learn certain things about yourself. Like being in a relationship I've been in, I've learned so much about myself, like what I want, what I need, who I am, what I would not take, like things that just aren't me. If you truly learn from your experiences, like I feel like in the long run, it is for your own good. And that's why I think there's this quote that says there's never like failure, only lessons. And that's how I feel about relationships. Like even if you have failed relationships, like take what you learned out of that relationship. A win is a win. So we're going to move on to setting this bronzer. My powder palette is in shambles, literally. Next question is, can you commit to one person? Yes, I'm a believer in one and done. Like, person for me, please. Like, I can't have multiple partners. I'm not going to judge someone who does, but because like, I applaud you. Like, I wish I had the strength or the finesse to do something like that, but like, no, I'm a ride or die loyalty kind of babe. Like, I feel embarrassed to even say it, which should not be so, because my person and that's it. Like, going in with this pink blush because I'm trying to build on the color already. Just going to put it all over, like from my lid to my sides. I like it. Okay. It literally looks like I have like a gradient of eyeshadow on my eye already, and I love that. She's blushing. Oh, I'm going to start building on the pink all over the lid. I don't know if I should have added more base so the color can come out properly, but I think it's too late to regret. So let's just keep going. Oh my god, this pink is actually so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to take it under my eyes as well. While I'm doing this, let's take the next question. Are looks important in a relationship? For me, this is me strictly speaking for me. No. I don't think like looks are do or die, but I definitely have to be physically attracted to you. Like, I want to look at you and be like, that's my man. I mean, beauty is really in the eyes of the beholder. Like, when you love somebody, it starts to look like fucking Shawn Mendes to you. Like, so it just comes with territory of love and being in love. Like, if you love someone properly, like everything will align for you. So I have this palette with a bunch of colors. I want to try a brighter pink over oops, something light like a baby pink. Are you bright enough? Okay, I think so. If I back it up, is it fast enough? Why not double back? So as I was saying, like, I think beauty is really in the eyes of the beholder. Like, when you love someone, they become the most beautiful person in the world to you. So that's why I say like looks are not important, because it's about how you feel about the person. But like, don't be ugly. Like, there's a line obviously to what you will find physically attractive. Like, some people could be just all right, but they carry themselves super well. Like, they look super good. Like, they put themselves together properly. That's what I mean. Like, put yourself together, like look nice, have your swag about you. Like, those kind of things add to the look. So yeah, like, it's not end all be all, but I definitely need to be physically attracted to you. I think that's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Putting some white eyeshadow in this side just to brighten up the inner parts of my eye area a little bit. I think that's enough eyeshadow. Also need to remember that my inspo is a white girl, so I'm expecting things to look like it does on her or me, and I'm like, no, it's not going to happen because she's white. So I'm going to draw my eyeliner, and then we get back to the questions. So we're going to my favorite part of this makeup, and that means we're almost done. I need to do this on. I'm supposed to use a liquid lipstick for this, but I just want to use this as a base. Oh my god, this looks terrible. Like, imagine I just finished my makeup like this. Like, won't you guys curse me? The bottom part of this lipstick actually has like a liquid lipstick going on underneath, so that's what we're going to be using for this part. Where's my lip brush? Chaos. We're going to need to apply this a couple more times. I'm going to be using this clear plastic wrap. My lips are massive. Oh my gosh. So we're going to place the first one on the cheeks, honey. Like right here. Do I want it to be upright or moment of truth. My lips are massive. Not that I didn't know this, but like, damn. I think I need a more pouty one so that it's smaller. I want to put some powder to set this so it doesn't run into my face. I don't even think this lipstick is giving what I needed to give, to be honest. Let's keep going. So the next question says, describe your perfect relationship. I don't know if I want to answer this question because like, I'll say the perfect scenario for me in a relationship will be to be with someone who just understands me, who takes time to understand me, who pushes me. Like, I want us to basically push each other to be our best selves. Like, when you're in my life, let it be known that, okay, it's the value you provide. Yeah, so that would be like a perfect scenario of a relationship to me. Like, someone that just, like, your presence just makes my life better. Like, that is my perfect relationship. Someone who is caring, who is attuned to my feelings, my emotions, and like the things that take me off. Yeah, that's definitely a perfect relationship for me. I want something more. Is that cute? Let's do this. Yeah, that one is perfect. Where should I place this one now? To the side. To the side here. It's reaching my ear, guys. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Like, I knew my lips were big, but like this was a reaffirmation. Okay. Let's see. Cute. Do we love it? I want to do one into my eyebrows. So maybe this way, into my eyebrows. I don't know that this red is not, it's not redding. Let me add one layer of my face paint on my lips to see if I can get like more red. I think this red is brighter, so it might work better. So what do? Let's get it at the centered. That's cute. That's exactly what I was looking for in the first place. Like, duh. I think I'm going to do this again. We bloody succeeded, but my lips are definitely too big for this makeup. Like, just 3 kisses and it's enough. Like, people do like 4 or 5, but like I ain't got space for that. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side and just continue with the questions, okay? So what do we think? This side didn't give as much as this side, but like there's nothing we can do about it at this point. Like, I mistakenly placed them over each other and it's just like clumped up, but like, look at this side. This is definitely my picture angle and this is my better side anyway, so it worked out. I'm just going to put some blush over it just for, you know, more pink. I'm just brightening up the inner corners a little bit. So we're going to wipe the lips because this wasn't really the plan for the lips. This face is really bothering me. Like, is there anything I can do to rectify this shit? I want to cry. But anyway, let's move on. Next question. Are you the jealous type? No, at all. Like, I feel like I'm only quite jealous in the beginning of the relationship when I'm still like unsure about where I stand or where we stand. But the moment we've established like you're my man, you're my woman, like I got you, I already know your character, I can kind of predict you, and I just like trust you, love you, like bro, I don't get jealous for shit. Like, I'm so not jealous that you start to question if like, this girl, do you really love me? And the crowd will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. Please the gods, I can go the distance until I find my heroes. Welcome right where I belong. Oh, my neighbors probably hate me. Now the neighbors know my name. I look like I got punched on this side. There I go. Like, now this side is like, ooh, kissy face. Okay. I'm waiting for the day that I'll do my makeup and I don't look for something. Like, what the heck? I just used you, bro. This bro hiding. The next question is, want any kids? Yes, I definitely do want kids. Like, I want 3 or 2. I always say like I want a boy. I always say this thing and people are always surprised because I'm a girly girl. I always expect I want a girl, but like for my first child I definitely do want a boy. If I have a boy first and then I have another boy, I'm stopping right there because I don't want to have 3 boys. If I have a boy first and then I have a girl second, I'm going to try again for another child because it's just really important for me to give my daughter a sister. Like, I know the relationship my sister and I have, and a lot of my other friends that have sisters. Like, it's just nice to have your built-in friend, like best friend. Like, you don't really need anyone else. You just have your sister. Like, even through anger, irritation, this, that, your sister is always your guy. In supposed cases, it's not like that, but like that's how my sister and I are. So that's just what I want to give my child. If I end up having 2 girls, I'm stopping. If I end up having 2 boys, I'm stopping. But I really don't want a boy. God, hear me out. I really don't want a boy. This thing is actually so cute, but this side, oh my God, like I want to slap myself. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm going to use my Q-tip to create like a lip slit. Yeah, that makes it better. Way better, because I was like, oh, that's a lip. Yeah, much better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really do know what I be doing sometimes. So next question is any regrets? That is one thing I've definitely told myself this year. Like, I don't want to come out of this year with any regrets. So I'm putting myself out there more, just doing whatever I feel like doing this year, because I don't want to come out with regrets. But right now, my only regrets with regards to relationship is just like never like expressing myself and taking my feelings into account. Like, I always take my partner's feelings into account more than mine. Like, it's always about what they're feeling, and it's not really their fault. It's just a me thing. And I do this with all my relationships, even my friendships. I'm always like, oh, what do you need? You. I'm all about you. I'm here for you. And I never really take into account like how I'm feeling, how things affect me and things like that. So I took this behavior of mine into relationships, and it's always been like a running theme. Always ultimately adds to the reason why it never works out in the first place. Myself as well, like sometimes I don't realize like, oh my God, this is how you're feeling about the situation. I just let it rock, and then later on I'm like, oh shit, this was how I was really feeling. So I do have that regret. I do have regrets about like time. Like I always say, like time is one thing that I don't take for granted. Like the times that I've wasted, like with people, in situations, like that's one thing that I'll say like is a big regret. Like I could have saved myself a lot of time, or like lived a different life, or done different things, basically done things differently if I basically just like paid attention to how much time I was wasting, if that makes sense. So the plan is to line my lips with a black liner once I can find it. Wait, where'd you go? Next question is, do you forgive betrayal? Bro, depends on the kind of betrayal, to be honest. Like with regards to relationship, if you cheat on me, I won't forgive you. I literally won't. Trust is a big thing for me. Like I have to trust you. Like I have to close my eye. I know that I trust this person, die. Like apart from cheating, like I don't know, it will always put questions in my mind. Like I'm a Virgo, we hold on to things. Okay, so I will always question you. Like whatever you say, anything you say, I always like, can I believe you? Nah, I will always question you. So I don't think I can really forgive betrayal. So we're going to go with the red lipstick again. Yes, I'm going to use the brighter red in the middle. Oh, I'm gagging. This is too good. So you guys already know we have to put some gloss, right? So before we do that, do I prefer social or antisocial guys? I'll say I prefer just be a good balance. Like if we're at a social function, you should be able to hold conversations and like talk to people, not just be like on your phone like a zombie or be holding on to me all night. But at the same time, like I don't want like a class clown that you're the one everyone is laughing at and you're just the comic relief of the event. Like get somebody else to do it. Like no, I just want someone who's like a good mix. Like you can make jokes, you can have fun, you can laugh. You're not uptight, but at the same time, you're not like a jester. You know what I mean? Like, but the funny thing is I actually do like funny guys. Well, like, just know when to really in, basically. Like, don't be, an eek. So the next question is, what's fair? And what's fair would be to pick the wrong partner or wrong father for my kids. Like, things that happen between couples and you have to go your separate ways, which I don't hope for myself. Divorce is actually something I'm afraid of as well, but like, choosing the wrong father for my children it takes the cake. The crazy thing is you can never know right away until the child is born and then you're like, oh, what the hell? Like this is how you are. That's a big, like huge fail of mine. It's giving Mickey Mouse. Are we feeling the lip or should I change it? Like, I really like it, but at the same time I'm like, should I do something pink? but I love it. Let me put on my wig and then we'll see how we feel. You guys, I haven't worn wigs in so long that I don't feel good in a wig. Okay. I think the braids I have under. Bitch, no. So my fro was initially what I had in mind. I don't know what made me get that other black wig. Wait, I need to take this off. Black. Take this off first. Stunning. So I think we have a few more questions. I can get to those while I'm adjusting my hair. The next question is, do I think I'm worthy of love? Yes, I think I'm more than worthy because I have so much love to give, and that's been the problem. Like, I'm giving so much love, but like I'm not getting the kind of love I need in return. So yeah, I do think I deserve it. Let's see with the headband. Don't clean my face. Like, tell me you guys don't prefer this to the first wig that I had on. Like, that wig wasn't doing anything for this look. Oh, I think the lips are perfect for this. Like, let's put on some hoops. I really like this question. It says, how did your first heartbreak change you? My first heartbreak definitely made me understand what it means to value yourself and to have self-respect. Like, in that relationship, I wasn't respecting myself. I wasn't carrying myself like I knew my value. So coming out of that relationship, I realized a lot of things about, like, I'm a valuable woman. I deserve better. Like, that relationship actually helped me build my confidence, because after that relationship, I pretty much established the fact that I am the shit. I am the prize. It really didn't have a negative impact on me because I didn't let it. Like, I'm like, because he treated you like this, he didn't understand you and he didn't get your worth, doesn't mean that would define you, basically. I feel like I could have applied a bit of more of what I learned in like my next relationships and subsequently, but I didn't, which is kind of disappointing for me. But at the same time, like, I understand now, and like I said, everything with relationships is just like learning, constantly learning. Ever since, like, they're just things I know I could never stand. Anything that looks like shit or smells like shit, I'm like, it's definitely shit, so I'm staying away from it. So I just found some bonus questions that I'd love to answer before I go. So this one is, if you had a chance to spend a night between your online crush and offline crush, who would you choose and why? First of all, I don't have an offline crush. I just got out of a relationship. I don't have time to be crushing on nobody. But my online crush, there are plenty. Like, I have a few. But if I had to pick out of the few, I'm definitely going to pick Newt. Like, you guys, he's just so cute. And he can cook. I just feel like he has the best energy. He's the cutest. He just gives like positive energy, great guy vibes. Like, I would have a good time. I'll be well fed. I'll have good conversations, and yeah, like, it's just going to be a cute day. So the next one is, what fictional character would you love to be and why? So I love to be Daphne Bridgerton and Kate Sharma, just because I get to kiss the Duke and Anthony. No other reason. Like, I just get to be loved up by them, looked at the way they look at. If you watch Bridgerton, I feel like you understand what I mean. Like, the way those men look at those women, like, I just want to be looked at like that for once in my life. Like, yeah, I'm not putting too much thought into this question, so I'm just going to stop it at Daphne and Kate, because yeah, those are my men. My men. Yes, those two. I just want to be looked at like that, touched like that, kissed like. Bye. That's kind of it for this look. You guys let me know, like, this hair is definitely the one for this look, right? I'm living for this. Like, I love this look so much. I've been wanting to try it since last year when it went viral, but for some reason I just never did. So when this Valentine's came around, I'm like, I am going to do it, and I did. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look and get into the tea of love, relationships, past, present, whatever. Like, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of this video, and then sticking with the last question. Let me know what your first heartbreak taught you. Like, let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, let's get it together. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on.